The man stood just inside the restaurant doorway, his coat still buttoned, his hand frozen on the back of a chair that wasn't his. The lunch crowd moved around him like water around a stone, busy, impatient, uninterested. Conversations continued, plates clinked, a phone rang somewhere behind the counter. He looked lost. That alone was strange. Arthur Bellamy had never been lost a day in his life. For 40 years he had been a man people waited for. Boardrooms fell silent when he entered. Assistants hovered with tablets and schedules. Chauffeurs opened doors before he reached for the handle. He owned time, controlled rooms, decided futures. But now, at 72, standing in a modest family diner off a forgotten highway, his mind refused to cooperate. He couldn't remember why he was here. The name of the town escaped him. The reason for the drive dissolved into fog. His chest felt tight, not pain, not panic, just a hollow disorientation, like waking in a stranger's house. He scanned the room, hoping someone would recognize him, guide him, explain things back into place. No one did. People glanced once, then away. A few assumed he was drunk. Others thought he was waiting for someone. One man muttered, "He'll figure it out," before returning to his fries. Everyone assumed someone else would step in, or that it wasn't their problem. Arthur swallowed hard. For the first time in decades, he felt invisible and small. From behind the counter, Clara Reyes noticed. She was refilling coffee, moving on instinct after a double shift that had started before sunrise. She was 24, tired in the bones, carrying the quiet weight of unpaid bills and postponed dreams. She'd learned to read people quickly, who wanted conversation, who wanted silence, who needed more than food. And this man? He needed help. Not loudly, not desperately, but unmistakably. She saw the way his eyes darted, the way his posture tried to stay confident while his hands trembled. She noticed that he hadn't sat down, hadn't spoken, hadn't reached for his phone. So she didn't wait to be asked. She wiped her hands on her apron and walked over. "Hi," she said gently, as if speaking too loudly might break something fragile. "Would you like to sit here?" She pulled out a chair near the window. Arthur looked at her like she'd just